Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. We got a great question from the Telegram channel, the Economic Ninja Telegram channel. If you're not there, you want to check it out, cool. If not, no worries, I'm going to bring you stuff here. That is this is Ninja. How do I buy a home with crypto when banks don't want to take it? It's very frustrating. Now I'm just going, I don't have the actual message in front of me, so I'm just sort of going off the cuff. So to the fine gentleman or lady that actually sent me this question, I apologize. I digress. How do I buy a home with cryptocurrency? It's very frustrating. Banks don't want to take it for either payments or for the actual purchase of it or a down payment. Silver, if I want to use silver, I need a receipt in Canada to show that I was the original owner, that I actually own it. Can you help me out? I'm very frustrated. All right, cool. Let's do this. So first off, I want you to explain on the most basic level, this all comes down to one thing. Taxation. That's all they care about. The government wants their money. I love how they put all these anti-money laundering laws into things, you know, like they're helping you out. Really what it comes down to, we want to know how to take your money, okay? That's all they want to know, all right? So on the most fundamental, let me give you an example first off. Where I live, which I'm not gonna tell you, is the very first real estate purchase of using cryptocurrency on Earth. Pretty cool, huh? It was actually a winery, and it had a position in the winery. Somebody wanted to sell their position, and they advertised it. They were willing to sell it for Bitcoin. And actually, it wasn't the person leaving. The corporation that owned the winery said, we want to take in a person that understands the fundamentals of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. We want to sell our position, a portion of the company for Bitcoin. Come in as a partner, and they immediately started accepting Bitcoin for wine and events, things like that. Now this was back in, I'm guessing here, I want to say it was 2015. And it was a success. Now since then, many people have sold their home for crypto. The facts are, there are people that say, hey, I'll sell my house for crypto, and we'll go down to escrow, and we will write out escrow documents, and we will show that there will be this much Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever transferred on this date from this account to this account, and escrow just writes it up, okay? But here's the negative. If you're looking around for somebody that wants to take crypto for their house, the facts are you're not gonna be able to get a very good deal because you're finding somebody like a diamond in the rough, okay? So they're more than likely the negotiations aren't gonna be the easiest. Now I don't wanna say that's in all cases, but usually by and large, hey, I'm the only one, you're the crypto, I got the house, you know, it's gonna be tough. So really, you do need to convert it right now into currency to make that purchase. Yeah, and I know it's a pain in the butt, and the facts are you're gonna get taxed, but that's why they're doing it this way. Now in the future, there are gonna be banks that are directly going to want to take your Bitcoin because they understand how important it is and how it's gonna be worth more to sell you a house. That's gonna be easy. And right now there's even third-party companies that will even allow you to borrow against your Bitcoin. Problem is, you still got the same scenario. If you went and got a mortgage, you got to pay those loans. And normally those loans aren't set up as 30-year mortgages yet. Those are coming down the line. And what's cool is you get to just borrow against your crypto, so you still keep your crypto, but there's still a little messy with how it works out, because essentially it's a margin, almost like a margin trading account. You have to keep a certain margin in there if the Bitcoin falls in value. Sorry, I digress again. So you have to convert it to cash. Same thing with silver. If you wanted, it's not actually that hard. If you wanted to take your silver today and go buy a house, you would open up an escrow and you go start literally going down to the local coin shop, shipping it offline, you know, to an online dealer and selling it, converting it to cash, putting it in your bank and buy the house. But yes, right now there's no really solid, good way of doing it. Now, do I think you should do that now? Quite frankly, I'm not a financial advisor, but I would not do that. I think we're too early in the game. And I do believe as this next cycle flips, when we're watching all of these geopolitical changes, we're watching the banking industry change, going from turning gold into a tier 1 asset, going from changing the rules to where banks are now legally allowed to custody your cryptocurrency. I don't suggest it, but they can. And now we're seeing hedge funds going in and buying up and owning cryptocurrency. It's only a matter of time when this entire cycle turns and banks, lending institutions, hedge funds, they are desiring to take your cryptocurrency and your silver. As a matter of fact, a few years back, JP Morgan actually started putting assays, qualified assays in their their banks, not every branch, so that you could actually go and deposit your gold and silver bullion in dollar form. You go literally hand it to them. They say, okay, it's worth this much. We put a bunch of fake digital dollars in your bank account and you're good to go. I believe that that program still exists today. You got to go find them. So I hope this answers your question. It comes down to taxes. They want a trail to be able to tax you. So there are ways of getting out of taxation with precious metals. As a matter of fact, Peter Schiff has got a great website that's devoted to that, telling you what type of silver and gold is non-taxable, what kind is, how you sell it in certain denominations. Go check that out if you want. And then obviously you have to follow normal taxation guidelines every time you convert your crypto back into dollars. So that's a whole nother thing. If you want to watch my interview with Tom Wheelwright about crypto and taxes, I highly suggest that. But that's where we are right now. Now, I do believe things are looking better in the future. If you believe like me that we are at the top of a real estate market, that we're going to see much lower prices, well then maybe this wouldn't be the time to do it. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. All right, guys, that being said, I hope you got something out of this. The Economic Ninja is out.